on. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is find the iMovie icon, click on it, it's a purple star. When you open it up, if somebody else's edit came up and you're looking at it and you're like, that's not mine, just click on projects and that'll take you out of here. You can just hit OK. It doesn't matter what it's really named as, just name yours. To create your own edit, just go to the plus sign and click on movie, and then that will take you right into here. If by any chance that wouldn't work, okay, what you would do is instead of going to the plus sign, go to file and then new movie. That's how you can get into it that way. But here's mine. It says here drag and drop video clip to start creating your movie. This is very, very similar to WeVideo. It does a really good job at color enhancing and image stabilizing, but WeVideo is really good when you want to do like more built-in stock media, graphics, text, all that stuff. So we're going to do what we can here in iMovie, and then eventually we can move into WeVideo. But like WeVideo, you've got your timeline editor here, you have your library over here, and then you have your preview space here. And then these are going to be your different editing options, and we're probably not going to deal with these too much right now, but just know that those are there. To drag your clips in, the easiest way is to go to Finder and find the clip that you want to drag in. So I'm going to go to Share Drive again, 401 files. This is where you guys are going to pull from. You're going to pull from the digital media folder, the footage folder, and hopefully as the day goes on, this great cinematics at Cams is going to be filling up with all kinds of really good quality images for you to use. Right now, it's empty because none of you have done this yet. So I'm just going to go into the practice for right now. And this is just me. I'm going to try finding one that's good. I know it was practice, so it was hard to find a good one, but we're going to try. Okay, I'm fast forwarding this because it literally took me 10 minutes to find a good clip from your practice footage. So yeah, we're not going to waste your time. Okay, this one definitely has hope. We're going to use it. We're going to take it. All right, now here's how you pull out your sound. If you come down here and you see how it says adjust volume, just drag down. And then this is your volume level, okay? We want it to be completely silent. To shave off the beginning of a clip, just do that. Really nice to shave off the beginning. Now, if you want to see less frames of your video or more frames, just slide this over, okay? I like it being in more whenever I'm doing precise editing and I want to cut to a specific part. So I'm going to hit spacebar, and that's what my cinematic looks like. Now it's time to do a little bit of color enhancement. So what we can do is be on a frame where we've got some colors going here. So I have my marker here. I'm going to go up to my color tool here. Now for color grading, this is what it's called here. This is where you can adjust your shadows, you can adjust your saturation, you can adjust your temperature from cool to warm. Find a happy medium, okay? Like the more you drop your shadows down, the darker it's going to get. Basically, your darks get darker, and then over here, your lights are going to get lighter. So you don't want to overdo it because then you're really doing it with the exposure. But you want to find like a good happy medium so your colors are looking rich and full. I like to bring my saturation up and not overly saturated, otherwise it looks pretty disgusting. It just doesn't look good. These over here are just more adjustments as well. So I like to play around with these until I find something that's really, you know, feeling good with the lighting. So I made that a lot richer, a lot fuller. Now, whatever you're doing with your color grading, you want to keep it consistent. So you don't want you to have like really rich, deep colors and then go to something that's really bright and washed out. So what you're doing is you are just piecing some clips together. Your outdoor clips are really nice to work with. You just gotta find them. I wish I could find one here. All I'm finding are indoor shots or library shots. Okay, this one looks like it's got lots of potential here if it would actually load. So let's drag it in here and let's see what it does. I'm going to pull the sound down. I'm going to trim off that beginning. And this might be a long clip. But let's go ahead and color grade it. All right, so let's go up here. Let's do our stuff. Let's work our magic a little bit. You got to color grade each clip to really bring those colors out. And again, if you decide that you want to pull out the beginning or cut it off maybe when it's right here, whenever the exposure starts to change, you could do that. You know, totally up to you as the editor. But I kind of want to get into something else here, get into another clip. Right now, you're just learning how to color grade. Ah, there we go. Really cool cinematic shot. I might actually want my video to start with that. So let me come over here and bam, I'm going to pull it in. Cut off that beginning. Color grade it a little bit and just look at what color grading does and how much it really sharpens your clips. Now, another thing I want you guys to do is play around with image stabilization. So image stabilization is built in up here, and when you click on it, if you put a check on stabilize shaky video, it's going to analyze the video, and it kind of like auto crops it. So after it analyzes and this renders and stops going through, you're going to see that it puts a check mark there, and it kind of auto cropped it, but it makes that a little bit more stable. It does not perform miracles. However, it does do a really good job at making your clips less shaky. Now, if you go in and say, I take this and I do that, it kind of like I said, it auto crops it. So you don't want to stabilize it too much. You want to find a good happy medium on that. Okay, and maybe you want your clip to end here, so trim it down. You can do some transitions if you'd like, where you can do a cross blur. Cross blurs are really nice. Cross dissolves are really nice. My personal favorite is cross dissolve, so it looks very, very fluid. It doesn't look like it is chopped together with your cubes and all that. There's a time and a place for transitions. I feel like something like this is a lot better, but it's all about finding the right shot to link into another shot. It's not just going to be randoms. It really is like an art where you have to play around with this and find what you think are the best cinematic clips and the sequence that you want to put them in. So today's goal, guys, is go ahead, throw in some clips. It really doesn't matter how many for today. You're just practicing. Color grade them, really make them look sharp, do a couple transitions and stabilize them, and then we'll call it a day and move on to more with this tomorrow.